That I wrote that down.
Well, so I suppose, so just need to find out.
Normal judge.
Good morning. So do you guys finished with your trial?
It was
At first, it sounds like just another morning in court. Casual chatter, small jokes. But under the surface, this is the calm before judgment. Every smile hides tension, because soon, someone's entire future is about to be decided.
Judge.
It was a 3-day weekend, but it was great because I was living downtown.
yeah, it's a difficult case. And that's the first 3 panels completely busted.
Mhm.
Fourth and fifth were combined to get enough jurors, and then it was the week of testimony. And yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, we of course we're in trial every week, but we finished our trial, and then there was the sewage leak
That
on the
was
first floor, and I was just, people were asking me, "Is it the north end or the south end?" I'm like, I do left and right. I'm like, it's a way. Don't go out the way near the cathedral, and you'll be fine.
yes. They had a lot of issues with inmates in the 226.
Oh, we had to send, well, some didn't arrive, but at least we could do it by Zoom, so that was good. All right, the court is calling 2020 CR 2494B, State versus Willie Contreras. Can I have parties announced?
Jason Garahan for the state, Your Honor.
Jay Norton and Patrick Valentine for Mr. Contreras.
And are you Mr. Contreras?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we were actually here on September 25th. You entered a plea of true to violation of condition number 5. The state waived all other allegations without objection. Then we called it back for September 29th, and counsel was in trial. So now we're here for today.
Yes.
State, what are you requesting?
Revocation.
All right, and defense, what are you requesting?
Judge,
Here's where strategy begins. The defense is trying to humanize Contreras. Clean, sober, religious, surrounded by family. But in legal terms, rehabilitation only matters if it's backed by action. Words alone don't win freedom.
and he has a lot of family support here behind the court wants to hear from some of them. But basically, they will all proffer that basically what everybody is going to say is he had his issues there, and quite honestly, he was going to test positive for drugs, and which is why he became a fugitive. It's been weighing on him. He hasn't committed any new offenses, but he's gotten close to in the church. He's now very in his religious. He's a good family man now at this point. All of his family's here supporting him. Quite honestly, back in the day, they wouldn't necessarily be here, is what they say. But he has proven to them that he is a committed person to family, friends. He's in a long-term relationship. I think it's an unusual set of circumstances. I understand revocation or termination, but Mr. Contreras is asking if the court would allow him an opportunity to be placed on probation. He'd start over 5 years instead of 2 years, and he will be successful, Your Honor.
But has he done anything on probation?
He was not a good candidate for probation back then. I mean, short answer is no. He didn't do he did not meet his obligations on probation.
I mean, did he ever report?
He did. No.
Okay. All right. And state?
Yeah, right. Obviously, I did not deal with this case previously, but Melissa always had, I believe, recommended 1 year, or that's what was requested of state counsel.
Okay. And probation, you're recommending revocation?
They are, Your Honor.
Summary judge, revocation.
All right. So this is what I want to tell you. I appreciate the fact that you've changed your life.
Yes.
But
The judge's tone changes completely here. Compassion fades, and the courtroom turns cold. When she says, "You haven't anything," that's not just criticism. It's a legal death sentence for probation. This is the moment the case flips.
These are your only choices, right? I am going to grant the motion, revoke. So the state is asking for 1 year state jail. You can either take the 1 year at the state jail facility, and the only reason why I'm giving you this choice is because it appears that you've changed your life, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And sometimes when we change our lives, and then we forget, we want everybody to forget about everything else, and that can't be done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can either do a year at the state jail facility, or you can do a year at the Bexar County Jail. If there are no objections, I'll do a 1244.
Bexar County Jail.
Is there any objection from the state to the court? All right. And all right, this is what the court is going to do.
Now the reality sinks in. A year in county jail. No appeals, no drama, just a quiet ending. In court, justice rarely feels like victory. Sometimes it's just acceptance, the end of excuses, and the start of consequences.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review the document with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. At the Bexar County Jail, I'm not in charge of you receiving a credit of 2 days for every day you spend in jail or 3 days for every day. That's completely up to the sheriff's office. You understand?
Yes.
Now, I could send a message to the sheriff and say, I want you to serve 365 days flat.
Yes, ma'am.
I normally don't do that. I have yet to do that. Now, maybe there may be somebody that should be done for, but I'm not going to do it for you. So that's completely up to them. So please do not call the court or have people call the court and say, I'm not receiving 2 for 1 or 3 for 1, because I'm not in charge of that and I have no control over that.
Yes,
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. Good luck to you.
May we have a moment just to explain what
Sure. Just speak with the deputy.